One part nostalgia, one part, oh god, nostalgia. Some of you probably have fond memories of this map. Some of you perhaps don't. We'll figure out what these guys think of it. In the top right, we've got the Blue Zerg player from Team Liquid, Snute. Or Snute, as nobody calls him that.
Well, he basically said don't even try anymore.
Yeah.
In the bottom left, as the Red Saren, it's Liquid Bunny. So I really don't have that bad of experiences versus Protoss on that map, so I was a little surprised when you said that you had trouble.
Okay, well, hang on. So Rifkin's an idiot here, and I have like a bajillion people I need to thank personally for donations that have nothing to do with this, because I had forgotten okay, here's how this works for today, guys. The bot that collects the donations for the prize pool today is normally the one I use for my own donations / partoofs. But because we needed something that could track all of the money and not just some of the money, we had to convert that and use that for the prize pool today. So because that was the case, I had forgot that I had swapped my donation link to my Twitch alerts link. And when I had kind of been a little bit salty earlier saying, oh, I'm not really getting anything but Zombie Grove's getting a lot of donations, it's because I didn't look at the Twitch alerts page because I totally spaced and forgot that I had placed that there. So if you're still here, Laughing Games, Oh Fuck You, Panic Switched, Radox's, or Radzok, Riamar, Fazig, Jacques, Hindari, Iltis77, Danny Mick1311, and OP Focus. Thank you guys so much for your donations. I'm so terribly sorry that I didn't see these till now, and I'll wait till we're in downtime to read out all of your messages, but I will read out all of your messages. I am so sorry about that.
I was confused because I told you that like, oh fuck you would donate, and you're like, oh, and then I thought you remembered.
Oh, I didn't.
That you need to check.
Yeah, I checked. Well, what I had checked was not the right email, essentially.
Oh, okay. So I'm surprised that you figured it out again in my eyes.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm brain dead at this point, so I'm.
People love you just as much.
And I just want to clarify, because people are making jokes in chat, but I want to clarify, the money that we've been counting for the players, that's done through DeepBot, that's done through the Partoof bot, that's easy to track and not at all any way tied to my own donations whatsoever.
Okay. Well, also, just on top of that, thank Jack for $20.
Cool. Alright, so for Snoot's sake, he's still leading the series. It's 20-16. It's kind of crazy to consider, but that lead, it's not that much. 4 games might seem like a lot. Normally, you're so used to being a best of 7 where you've got such a limited and finite amount of lives. But I mean, seriously, in the context of what a full best of 69 entails, 4 games is nothing.
No. So just going back to, I guess, the Reapers are a good choice on Antigua. There are a couple of Reaper spots. There's a nice little ledge that they have a ton of space to abuse, really. There are a couple of very abusive pushes, because back in the day when this was in the map pool was Wings of Liberty, so you had tank pushes. So you'd siege up the lower end of their main base, and then you'd abuse the little Reaper cliff. Now, unfortunately, Bunny loses the Reapers and won't be able to abuse that anymore, but you would put Marines on there, and only Marines would be able to target fire, and it was quite annoying to deal with. That was the old standard. But while Bunny originally started out this whole series kind of implementing some cool builds like the Ghost Rush and the Reapers and some tanks, he really died off with that. He went back into totally there's like a practice like regular mode. If there was another map to do like a tank push, it could be this one.
Yeah, I really, if you guys missed it, actually, I would say I still say Bunny's strongest games are some of his first 3 or 4 of them. And I would really like to see him kind of try and embrace the strategies again. Not just talking to the Marines, pushing with Hellbats before Snoot's ready for them, but yeah, incorporating some tanks and using terrain to his advantage. I see someone mentioning drop frames. We did, in fact, drop some frames, but you know what? After about 12 hours broadcasting, I'm actually kind of okay. Because we only dropped frames at the start of the stream, and now here 12 hours later. And it's, it seems to have stopped. So it did about 1,000 frames, dropped, and then stopped. So I'm okay with it. If that picks up and starts dropping again at any point, like I'm staring at it right now, I will. I'll try adjusting the bit rate, but I think we should be okay. I hope we're okay. I don't have anything else open. Could cause issues.
What else is interesting about this map? Oh, there's like what?
Well, same thing with XSplit. Sorry, I just looked at the data transferred. Rip my data cap.
Oh.
We have broadcast almost 20 gigabytes today.
Nice.
Oh dear, my data cap. Oh,
it's the beginning of the month too.
Actually, no, it's the end because it resets on the 8th. So I'm
good,
actually,
good.
I'm either totally screwed because this will put me over and I'll have to pay a bunch of extra charges, or they'll just stranglehold me out. I don't know which. They've been doing varying amounts of both.
Oh, okay. All right then. We do have roaches on the way, and it is going to be with +1 carapace, not 1/1, just 1, but it can still be a very deadly attack. I mean, it's a lot of roaches, and he's cutting drones to do this, and it's going to have roach speed. So the Banshees would be very helpful here if they're in position to catch the roaches immediately. And Tiki Shipyard being a Wings Liberty map is in general not that big, and it's a very direct line from base to base.
Oh, I wonder, actually, I didn't check. Oh, it is gold in the middle. Okay, I was wondering if this was still the case, because wasn't there a version of this they eventually removed the gold from?
Yep.
Okay.
I do remember that. So another problem, I guess it could be a blessing in some situations, but curse in others, is that it is another map that has a very big natural. So for Terrans, if you walled off the main ramp, like you usually do, it's like a long SEV pool that you might not get there in time. Plus you lose out on so much mine time just doing that you see a lot of these bunker placements instead. But the bunker wasn't even here to begin with, and the roaches are just going to wreck the Marines.
Yeah, that's so close to finishing too. But you know, 2 Banshees should be able to hold this. The question is, how much damage does Bunny really take from that before they clean it all up? And I kind of feel like that the answer should be minimal.
So far, yeah. I mean, they take out all the Marines and the natural SCVs, but he's still got 2 orbitals, and he's still on 39 SCVs. Snute is only just now going back into droning, so that number should really differentiate soon.
3 Banshees that have all been untouched so far this game. If they go for the counterattack, Queens aren't going to struggle to deal with them. More Spore Crawlers, maybe even just 1 or 2 to protect like transferring units may be necessary, because these Banshees, oh, they're going to be out for blood.
And there's a Nidus Worm on the way. This is problematic, because unless the Banshee number can be decreased, 3 will, again, it's going to be about like how much damage can the roaches do before the Banshees clean them up, but the 3 Banshees will clean up roaches very quickly. And there's always a chance they'll scout the Nidus Worm, be even better prepared for it.
It is funny though, because we haven't seen Snute go for anything like this in the entire series so far, so definitely unexpected, and Bunny probably not exactly having that on the tip of his mind.
Yeah, maybe, that's true. Can't take on, well, okay, never mind, the transfuses didn't even go down, so definitely could take those on.
Banshee's damage is so good.
Yeah, and he does see the Nidus Worm, but the Banshees are on this side of the map. The Nidus Worm's going down to the natural. The main was covered. There was a little spot where there's smoke in your main base.
So Bunny, please notice. Bunny, please notice.
He just thinks it's not coming. He's like, I got the main covered. I see it was a supply depot, but it's on the natural.
Well, it's one way to get roaches over here through that defensive line. Siege Things, though, still on the top of the ramp. Perhaps a little too close. SCVs being on hold position will keep some of the roaches back, and Snute is done for.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Bunny has held this really well. He's lost a couple of workers for it, but Snoot's got nothing to do on the other side of the map. GG! Bunny will he'll go to 17 points. Whatever. I keep wanting to say, like, tie this series, win this series. Like, 17 is too